Hey there, I'm Collector B and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a special video for you. I'm going to go through my favorite anime figures that I've collected this year, 2024. We've reached the end of the year, and so I thought it'd be really fun to go through my top 3 with 2 honorable mentions on there to showcase what brought me the most joy, honestly, this year for anime figures. I've shown quite a few during the year, so if you're new here, definitely subscribe and look forward to more anime figures in 2025 that I'm going to show and haul for you. But for this year, we're ending the year strong and we're going to go through my top favorites anime figures that I've got this year. And so just a quick rule on how I'm judging this, the top contenders for the end of this year. These are not necessarily figures that came out in this year, but that I personally have bought and collected this year. And then it's definitely going to be a subjective judging of the top ranked figures in my collection for this year's gathering. So it's not going to be the objective best. You may or may not agree. Let me know in the comments what you think, and you know how my ranking has gone. But it's definitely subjective. So what personally brought me the most joy, what personally amazed me the most, what I'm still in awe of this year when I look at these figures that I have to show for you, and yeah, just what just made me the happiest. Me personally. so that is what you're going to see in these top figures that I'm showing you today. So without further ado, let's jump into this. And like I said, I couldn't just go with one honorable mention. I had to go with 2. I just had to do it. I guess in no particular order on these 2 honorable mentions. The top 3 will be ranked to the best of my ability, but these 2 are just honorable mentions in general. So I'm going to start off with this first one here, and we have Vash from Vash the Stampede, the newer anime series style and character. But yeah, this one is just so cool. It oozes coolness in my opinion. So this one here, it's still to this day just makes me so happy. I think that probably fuels it as well. I just love so much this new anime here for Vash the Stampede. The art, the character, just all of it. So yeah, I mean, just objectively it's cool, but like subjectively I just love the character so very, very much. And I love the flow, the dynamicness of this figure, the pose, the red boldness of the jacket. Yeah, the sculpting is incredible, the shading. I love that this little diorama effect going on in the background with like the little city, you know, just dilapidated, destroyed little cityscape in the background, the little moon planet thing there, the foreground just taking it all up. Yeah, it's just super cool to me. So this is a honorable mention. I could have gone like way past just my top 3, so this one just narrowly misses, but not by much, honestly. This is just so much fun, and I love him very dearly. So Vash is my honorable mention number 1. Honorable mention number 2 is this next one here. This one was a long time coming. This one I had missed initially when he came out years ago, and price had skyrocketed like a lot of the popular ones do when you miss the initial time that they are out. Scalpers galore try to rip you off, so be very careful. Patience is key. This is a lesson here for me. Patience is definitely key because most of the time they will come around again, so there's no reason to like go that crazy unless you want to. Perfectly fine as well. But for me, I waited and I was rewarded big time because we have here from Persona 5. This one's from the Dancing Star Knight, but you also know Joker from the regular Persona game, which I'm a big fan of. And you also have you know who here as well. So this figure just amazed me. So that's also why it falls in my honorable mentions, so close to the top, because you get 2 figures in one basically here, and you get, like I said before with Ash, a lot of dripping coolness in this figure, the pose, the dynamicness of the movement. You can feel the joy in this dance here that's going on with Joker. And yeah, look at this. I mean, look at his cute little crown, the tininess, but such a detail going on in the figure. The coolness of the bass itself with that like broken vinyl record effect kind of thing, like cracking right there with the dance. These little pieces here with them kind of coming off, it seems like. And yeah, just so cool. Such a joy for me. It's just so fun. This is fun and I love it. So that's another honorable mention here. We're gonna put him as well on the side here. And now we have come to the top 3. What you are all here for, ready for. We're going to start at the number 3 figure. This was a very recent one here that I have acquired, and this one is Luffy Gear 5 Portrait of Pirates WA Maximum figure. And man, number 2 and 3 in my rank here, it was really hard. And I had to put Luffy at 3. It's probably gonna, I mean, at some point I'm probably gonna think, oh, they're reversed again, but here we are today at number 3. Our rank here for the 2024 year of my collection of figures that I've acquired. We've got Luffy. And like I said in that video, this figure base is almost, it's basically a character in itself. It takes up a lot. It is vibrant. The paint effect is so good. We have the gold hues and the dark purple hues. We have some opacity? It's opaque in some places, and then like you can see through in other places, and like just like the paint work alone on the base of it, all that morphing around and gelatinous and swiping effects is just so cool, so well done on the base. And then we have Luffy himself, just the utter joy, the broadness of everything, the cloud effects draping all around, and then the working, everything working all around it. It's so cohesive. The color, the shading, the light affecting, you know, like the darkness here, the paint, you know, like the color bouncing and tinting hues all around. We've got like some metallicness and then shine and matte. The hair, all the sculpting, it's just iconic. The shading even in the back with like the darkness bouncing up and like, you know, shading the hat with that light refracting from it, and then the lightness still kept on top. It's just genius work here and very impressive. So Luffy is, yeah, amazing character. Love him, love One Piece. And so he is in my top 3 for sure this year. Love him very much. So happy. All right, so we're gonna put him down right here. And that brings us to number 2. This one came at the beginning of 2024. And here we are here with Gojo. Look at this one. It just brings me so much joy. The impressive work, the base, the impact on this. We have the rocks breaking and like cracking as if the center force is coming down the middle. With the power, you just have everything kind of moving off to the sides and back with the power of it, the clouds, the dust, the smoke, everything just pulled back by the sheer force. You can feel it like in this figure. Everything is so big and bold and broad. Just, it's impeccable. I mean, even the fact that you don't have so much going on back here, but you feel down here in the base the power, the sheer force of him using his power. And then of course you got the front working here, the colors, just everything, it works so well. You have the lightness here, him using his power, and then everything darkening as you branch back and outward. The ring of power and light is just so cool. They have the extra rocks that are kind of attached in different places of the rubble to basically show that impact of how much power is being used here. Gojo himself is a little more feminine, I think, than some people might like, but he's a beautiful, gorgeous character, and so that is sculpted so well here. Beautiful eyes and face and features, and then like the dynamicness of his pose, of him bracing himself to ready himself, and like that power happening. Oh God, it's like a scene, like it's pulled right from like the anime basically that that you might be familiar with. It's the scene is like brought to life right here, and that is impressive. Like if you go watch the anime scene where this is happening and then you have this in front of you, like it's even more impactful, and that's why he's my number 2 figure, just because it's large, it's bold, it is impactful, and it is stunning. And so it just, I can't say more than that, because that's how it is. It's impressive. So I'm just so happy. And here we are with this figure. Let me put him over here. Move out of the way, boys. And I guess that's what I just realized too. A lot of guy figures. I know, like in the anime figure community, that's a conversation too, how there's just so many figures of women. Probably for good reason, because that's a big market, right? But here I am showcasing the men, which is, you know, not my intention. It just happened unintentionally, just because these were my favorites for the year. And that brings us to my number 1 figure for the 2024 year that I've gotten. And maybe this is going to be a surprise, maybe it's not, and definitely it's different than all of these here for many reasons. And that is Asuka here, Asuka Langley of the Radio Eva version 2 figure series. And this one, if you saw my figure where I hauled this one, maybe it isn't a surprise, because I don't think it's a surprise for me that this was my number 1, despite all the greatness that you see here with my other ranked figures. But when I unboxed this one, this was probably the one where I was the most shocked, I think, not expecting or not really knowing of the Radio Eva line that they have, like, you know, like the style of it, just not anticipating, I think, being so surprised, because with these I already know that they're going to be, you know, bigger, bolder, so, you know, my amazement is definitely there. But with her, I still look at her and I am still amazed, and yeah, and just so appreciative of the quality, the fashion, just like the little details, the intricate little details that make up this figure. Her hair swooping, the colors, everything. Like when I have this on my shelf, other people kind of gravitate to her and comment like, wow, like the fabric looks like real felt, or, you know, like it looks soft and it's plastic, you know, like all of it, of course, is plastic. So this one is just, you know, it's so impactful by even its simplicity. Like, of course, this one's definitely simpler than all the rest, maybe, you know, in some regards, you know, just not, it's not like maybe as bold in terms of like the base or anything, but like the quality, the beauty, it just, chef's kiss. This one is my number 1 for the year. I'm just so amazed by the quality. Of course, I love Asuka and the Evangelion series as well, so that definitely swells my appreciation for it. But yeah, I love like just the premium feel of this figure, and that's what you get in the Radio Eva line. Whether you get the version 1 series, this is from the version 2, I believe. If they haven't already come out, there's a 3, and I think even maybe a 4. Like they know what they're doing here. They have the fashion sense dripping off of them, like literally. This line focuses on, the Radio Eva version 2 line focuses on the Fila sneaker and like the sporty brand. So this one, it's just beautiful in every way. The fashion sense, the bag is made of different material, the paint colors, the shading, the folds of the fabric. This is just fashion personified in this figure. The beauty of her, the hair sculpting, it's all worthy. and so like I said before, when it's on my shelf, this is probably one of the first that even non-anime fans or anime figure people, like they just come up to her and like they, you know, just like little strokes, like wow, like it's such good quality. It looks like real clothing almost. You know, it's very, very close, which is why it's so impressive. And so yeah, everything about this figure I think is stunning. Even the base being simple, I think adds to the figure, because it's not about the base, it's about Asuka and the clothes on her. You know, like she is wearing the clothes and you can tell it's not wearing her, like that saying goes. Like, she is wearing it, she is killing it with her fashion sense, with her attitude, her charisma. Like, everything about it is this beauty personified. So this is my number one for this year for me. And like I said, they may flip-flop, and I even have some that I didn't even name, you know, in this video here about what I've acquired that may even like slip and slide, and that's the fun of it. Like, at any one moment in time, like any of these could like slip and slide on the scale for me, and that's perfect because, you know, like, we as figure collectors, we bought these figures, they are art pieces, they are for us to enjoy. So as long as you're enjoying it and being responsible, like, definitely be responsible, don't go overboard, like, just, you know, cater your collection to what you truly, truly love, because you're going to be with these figures and you're going to be the one that is looking at them and appreciating them. So yeah, just be careful, but otherwise enjoy yourself, have fun, do and make what makes you happy, you know? Make the things that you want to do, whether, you know, you're a creative person in your art world or hobbies, as long as you're being safe and smart about it. Like, do what makes you happy. It's about you in the end for your life, right? So that little lesson aside, like, this, yeah, this makes me happy. So and even more so, I can't wait. I don't know if you can maybe see the other two in this line so far for the Radio Ava version 2. We have Ray here that I've gotten this year, and over here, like, look how cute. And I cannot wait. I'm definitely committed now to get the last two figures in this line, so you'll definitely see those in the future. Maybe even like a full collection of this line here in one video. So yeah, so thank you for being here with me today to honor these figures in our little ceremony, right? to honor these beautiful figures that I have acquired this year. Yeah, what do you think? Do you agree? Do you think maybe there is another figure that maybe would have been an honorable mention at least, or maybe just let me know your favorite figures that you've seen me collect this year, and also what are your favorites? Even more important, like, what are you so happy that you got this year? And I just want to hear. I want to hear the joy. Like, spread the love, spread the joy. Let other people know what you recommend, because I definitely recommend these figures for sure. So yeah, so definitely let me know what you think, what you are looking forward to, what you have in your favorites for this year. Yeah, it just brings me so much joy to connect with you guys, to hear your comments. I appreciate, you know, the silent viewers as well, but even so much more is like even if you just leave an emoji, a comment, a hello, that just lets me know that you are out there, because, you know, you're not just a view count, you are a person, and I want to know, I want to say hi to you. So yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me, not just in this video, but this entire year. If you look forward to more of my videos, definitely subscribe. I just can't wait to see what comes in my collection next for 2025 and beyond. So yeah, if you want to stick around, definitely subscribe, like this video, let me know that you enjoyed this and you want to see more favorite stuff. I definitely look forward to doing more of that as well. You know, branch out more than just like the hauls and stuff. So yeah, let me know what you are looking forward to, what you want to see. And yeah, I'm just so grateful that you are here. You are so awesome. Believe me when I say that, you are so awesome. So yeah, thank you. I look forward to making more videos, hanging out with you more, and yeah, definitely stick around and look forward to more videos. All right, see you in the next one. Bye. Thank you.